Hello, my name is Karen. I am on the end of my 12th week of the Carnivore challenge. I took the 90-day challenge. I started, for those that haven't followed me, I took the challenge on September 13th. And next December 13th will be my 90 days. So hopefully this will be a little short, so my video next week will be more of a summary of everything that's gone past the last 90 days. I skipped my 11th week. I had no motivation. I was recovering from being sick, and but this week has been a good week. I'm really pleased with it. I'm down 2 pounds this week. If you remember, I started out at 265 pounds. This morning, I weighed in at 243. So that's 22 pounds in 12 weeks. I am doing really great as far as my stamina. A couple weeks ago, I had bought chuck rolls at Costco and came home and realized that I had parked at the furthest parking lot, the parking spaces that you could have, because they were so busy. It's Christmas time and Thanksgiving was coming up too, and everybody was shopping. And I didn't think twice about walking up across the parking lot, going in, getting a shopping cart, walking all the way through. I always window shop there. Got my chuck rolls, picked up a bag of avocados, checked out, walked all the way back to the car, sat down. No effort. Where before it would be such an effort. I would look for a shopping cart in the parking lot so I can hang on to it to get to the front door, besides driving around to get a parking spot up as close as I could to the door. So that was such a wonderful feeling to not make such a big effort in achieving the simplest task. I am taking iodine. I started that beginning of the week. I take 2 drops in a 44-ounce mug. I usually go through that. I usually drink 2 of those a day. So I put that in the morning, and I'm halfway through the day, I'm done drinking that. 3 nights now. I've been taking, last night was my 3rd night of taking magnesium tabs. I've been taking 2 of those at dinner time. Seem to be helping. I'll know more next week. I think the iodine is helping to start speeding up the healing in my face. We'll see about that too. More of a report on that next week too. See what I have. As far as my face, from about here back, you don't see any pores with blackheads in them. And in fact, you don't see pores, you see just baby skin. I mean, it's like just like the skin on the back of your arm. There's no pores that you can really see. So, but from here, or that's right through here, it's my blackheads, and through here. I had gone through an itchy stage beginning of the week, and I know I was healing, but it was really itchy. It was last week, I guess it started. Knew I was healing. It was a good sign, even though it was frustrating. My forehead was so dry and flaky, but now you can see the redness is going away on my forehead. The blackheads are going away. I had a lump of something here, and it's gone now. I don't know what it was. It just something that kind of a lump that came up here. It's gone. So I don't want to discourage anybody because of my condition on my face of trying Carnivore, and especially a 90-day challenge. I did have last week also itching behind the neck, driving me crazy. My lymph nodes at the base of my skull, in my neck. The amazing thing is not the ones, usually the ones would be the ones behind my ears that would swell up. Besides those, at the same time, they all would go. So I'm still going through a healing process, but I don't mind. My neck, I've noticed, is thinner. If you see my other videos, I tried to get a side-by-side of my first video to this video, and my face doesn't look different enough. But I noticed my neck. Lost fat through the chest. So, gonna have to take some brows in. Getting my mojo back. Motivation's starting to come back. My husband is starting to eat what I'm fixing, so that's great. His face is improving. He's had this rosacea thing going on, and dry, oily patches and dry at the same time and flaky, and he has no hair. He's bald on top, and he would scratch and everything would flake. And he was sick, so he hadn't eaten anything, but then he was, of course, before that he was eating more meat, so I'm getting more protein and fats in his diet, and his face is clearing up a lot quicker than mine. It just like took a couple of weeks, and his is looking 10 times better. So men have an advantage through physiology, so oh well. It's now I do have something in the works as far as trying to explain what I use in the kitchen, how I fix my meals. I came across some nice little tips and things that might help. I use an air fryer to fix my steaks and things, and don't let anybody tell you can't fix a good steak in an air fryer. And I will show you some tricks and tips on how to do that. And the equipment that I use, I found some nice dishes to put in the air fryer. That's if you have one that's big enough. So I will go through that, and came across the video about how to fix a chuck roast in a crock pot. It would be better than the way I was fixing it, but the way I fixed it, I was getting nice olive juice out of it, so it depends on how you want to fix it. So I will try to get that video out in the next couple of weeks. So next week will be a summary. I will have all my averages for the past month and compare them to the first and second month. And see what my goal is for the next 90 days. Well, for now, have a good day, a good evening, depending where you're at, and may God bless.